Fine.
Yeah, it's recording.
So the browser version something looks like this, the kite.zerodha.com. Once you have login and password, you will see all this. Okay, there will be nothing on the left side. So this left side, it is showing all the indices, prices, option prices. Okay, which I have added. So, and it has, there is orders tab, holdings, funds, positions, and apps. Okay. So I'll first explain the app version, that is Pi. Okay, how you can download Pi is going and search for Zerodha Pi download for Windows if you are operating on Windows. Okay, so I would prefer going for Zerodha Pi so far. But if you don't have any app interface, you can go and use the kite only. Initially I used to use kite, but there is a slight delay because of which there might be some calls that might miss. But Pi is wonderful. You should actually try out on Pi. So you can go to this. Where can I download Pi? Zerodha support. Here you will find all the things. Okay, to download. So click here to download. You will download an extractor zip, and that will once you execute that, you will have an app like this downloaded on your screen with this icon, Pi download. Okay. Are you able to see this Pi screen on this one?
Yeah.
On the start menu, you are seeing the Pi. Okay. Now I'll open the Pi. So this is how when you log into Pi, it looks like. Okay. When you double click on this Pi icon, this is how it will look. So you are able to see the Pi app?
No. Can't see that.
No.
Okay. New share.
Oh, this is my official laptop. It will not allow me to download any app.
Okay. So now are you able to see the Pi application?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Excel file kind of, huh? Is it?
So this is a window that you are looking at. So this is an app. Okay. So
Okay.
first you will see file. There is a workspace. Okay. Initially it will look like there will be no order book. In default also nothing will be there. Okay. So it will be like this. So default market watch, that is what all the indices and options and stocks that you want to watch, you can add it here. This is a default market watch window. So even if it is not there, you can go and create market watch from here. Okay. So market watch is nothing but if you are choosing options, go to NFO here, select normal, and select the options. Wherever you are not understanding, please stop me. So Nifty.
Yeah, Yashasvi sir, can you? I think I have missed 5 minutes of the session. You have opened the desktop version.
Yeah, this is a desktop version. So
we went would you like us to open desktop rather than kite?
See, try it out. This one. This is very dynamic. The Pi version.
Okay.
It gives instant market updates. Okay. Once you are accustomed to this, you will not go anywhere. So, but the web version is also good. Only thing is few millisecond, like half a second gap may be there, according to my experience. Okay.
Okay.
But you can try it out, both the version. I'll teach you both. But I use most of the times Pi, and sometimes kite, because the kite, the chart is very good. Okay.
Okay.
So here there is a market watch. Create market watch. Once you create a market watch, you will get this, and you can select NFO here and normal. This is to add the stocks and options that you want to watch today. You are you are doing it on Bank Nifty or Nifty?
Both.
Okay. So Nifty will have weekly expiry. Okay. So you will choose the next week. Today is 11th. So you're choosing 16th July expiry. And you know about the call and puts, right?
Yeah.
So the now market is around 10,770. You will choose somewhere around the range of 10,000.
800.
770, right? 800. You will if you press enter, it will add here. Okay. So this will give you Nifty 20, 20 that is July 16th expiry 10,800 CE. Okay. If you observe the trade symbol, that is how it will be. And the LTP, the latest last Friday, what it got last price, what it got traded, that is what is there. Okay. Similarly, you can add 10,900, like according to the premium that you are using, right? You may be choosing to Nifty is 75 lot, and similarly you can choose Bank Nifty also. Okay. And you can select PE also 10,600, 500, like that. You can add anything, and you can add also the Bank Nifty. What was Bank Nifty trading on anybody knows? So 18th July, 16th July, CE, and
So what is PE and CE, Yashashri?
CE means call option.
Okay.
CE means put option. That means whenever you are saying that the market is bullish, that is if market Nifty is currently trading on 10,768. So now you are thinking you are going to buy Nifty. That means you are thinking about the market is bullish and you are thinking the prices will go high. Then you will choose an option, appropriate option like CE of 11,000. That is higher price, 10,800, 10,900, 10,000, 11,000. Based upon how much you can your budget is, that is how much funds you have allocated in the account. Either you can go for 26, 52 and 92. So what is difference between the strike prices is closer the strike price, the market variation will reflect easily here. And also when it comes down also it is reflecting. So initially you may want to choose a lower for the money, right? So like you can choose 900 or 10,900 or 11,000.
Can you explain me once again what is this Nifty 2716, sir? You said
the Nifty year is 20 and 7 is July, and 16th is the expiry date. So every Thursday there will be expiry. And 10,800 is the strike price. So I am betting that it will go to 10,800. That means as the market approaches 10,800, 92 will become 100 or 120, like that. So that is what it infers. So you selected all the, and you can also put instead of NFO, you can choose NSE and indices, NSE normal indices, and you can choose Nifty 50 here. Okay, and add. So you will be getting the Nifty 50 prices also. Okay, here.
Oh, okay. So NSE is the stock exchange.
Yeah, NSE means it is for equity and indices. If you choose equity, you will get all the stocks here. If you get the indices, you will get all the Bank Nifty, all the indices. If you choose NFO and options here, you will get all the option charts for stocks and everything. For here, Nifty and Bank Nifty is also there, which we added here. So now the orders are here. You can buy, sell. Okay, buy, sell is here. Bracket order is where you're going to buy and put stop loss and put target also. Cover order is where you buy or sell, and along with that you put one of it, either target or stop loss. Okay. And after market orders will not put, this is after the market, whatever we are. And order book will give us the list of orders we have placed, and trade book will give the trades which we have taken. Order may or may not convert to trade. Okay. Just because we put order at certain price, it is not, not sure that like we will, it will be executed as order. Only once completed, it will be a trade. Okay. So order book.
How do we know?
That means completed here. Completed status will be there, no? Completed.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it will be rejected. Sometimes because of insufficient funds, or it will be in pending here because you put it for 90 and the market has already gone to 92. Okay. If you have put a buy for 90 limit price, there are two orders, right? Like one. So I'll show you a limit order. Okay. So one, say that you are buying a stock. Okay. Say that I'm 10,800 CE. I am buying. Okay. The last traded price is 92.95. So roughly I'll need around 7,500 to trade on this one. Okay. I'm pressing F1 here.
Okay. For which column?
I'm pressing on this one and pressing F1. Nothing came up. One second.
Okay.
It is going to other window.
You have like 2-3 monitors set up, huh? Yashasvi?
Two monitors, so that one will be required to observe the prices. One is required to place the trade. You initially one is enough.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Your screen is.
Okay.
It's hanged.
Complete. Yeah.
It was paused. So you are able to see this right now?
Yeah.
So once I press F1 here on this one, so for everything will be input here only. Okay. So I'm going to place MIS. I'm going to not place normal is for delivery. Okay. Usually for intraday, we choose MIS, NFO options, Nifty. Because I selected this, it's already pre-filled with all this.
Okay.
And here I'm not going to place market order because limit order is where I can choose what price I want to buy. If I place market order, even though it is trading at 92.95, even if the orders are available only if people are selling for 94 or 93.5, so the market will pick up that order. So I'll not get the price I want. So I'll always place, usually I'll place limit order unless I'm too eager to buy. Okay, I know that it's going to go too bullish. Then I'll place a market order. Otherwise, regularly I place only limit order.
What is limit order? Can you please explain once?
Limit is where I'm going to mention the price.
Mm-hmm.
And without that, if market has moved to 93, I'll never get to buy this. But only if market is trading at 92.95 or below, I get to buy this price, buy this 300 quantities.
Okay. How do we know that it has taken or not?
So LTP will be showing always the price here. Okay. You see this, right?
Yeah.
Currently what it is trading at.
Okay.
And you can like once you place this trade, okay, now it will not allow, but once you are placing this submit, so if I say market order, right, it will not allow me to give any price. Whatever price it is being traded or above, it will get executed.
This quantity we can change, right?
This quantity is minimum is 75 because the lot size of Nifty is 75.
Yeah.
So in the multiples of 75, 150, 225, 300,
Okay.
375, like that.
Okay.
So you will place submit, and then it will confirm and say yes, sir. Okay, you can verify and say yes, sir. Now because the market are closed, you can't place the order. Okay, so once you place this, you have to immediately go to orders, or it will give a message here, successfully completed. Here in the bottom, this pane is there, no?
Yeah.
Here it will give it is successfully executed, or you will see that order completed here in this completed orders. It
Okay.
is pending orders completed. So far as it is in pending orders, that means it is not completed. Only when it is status here, it will come here.
So when we select the quantity and it has a price, will it show the total amount to be invested?
No, it will not show here. It is always in the multiples of what you have to multiply 75 into around 100.
Okay.
Or around 50, like that. You have to keep some buffer so that even if market goes here and there, your orders are not closed. If margin is not available in your account, the broker will automatically close your order.
Okay.
So you have to keep some buffer. But initially you can you can choose any price. Okay, even though if Nifty is there, like it is available. CE, like you can go 11,200, 11,200 and all, and add here, and you can get it for 6 rupees 35 paise also.
Okay.
The only thing is the movement will not be like even if this moves 20-30 points, it may move 10 paisa 15 paisa like that.
Okay.
But the amount you are investing is also low, like 6 into 75, like for 420 30 rupees, that's it.
Okay.
But as you learn more, you can come towards the at the money. That is where the market is trading. You come towards that. That is the best.
Okay.
But initially, you practice with this one because you are investing small amount, and you can even the profit or losses, it will be in minimal. But you get to do hands-on, right?
Okay.
Whatever you learn is one thing, and when you get into the market with the money or mock trades and with the money, then it will be a different experience because your money is at stake.
Yes.
There will be fear, everything coming in, greed, and when to exit, what is the right point to exit, and all. So initially you play with. Don't worry about profit or losses. Get your hands on whether are you able to execute the trades. Don't worry whether it's giving profit or loss with a small, premium.
Okay.
So you got F1 is for execute buy. Okay, you put in all the limit orders and the price you want and submit, and you said yes. Okay, you got to be quick in this one. Okay, so initially it will not be all filled like this. So to do that, you have to go to user settings, view user settings, go to order window, change all the settings for futures and options, use MIS. By default, it will be normal, and give 1 lot or 2 lot or 4 lots, whatever, and limit or market order, whatever. Okay, and apply this. So if say that if I put it as 10 quantities here or one quantity and say apply and go here, from next time when I press F1, it will only come as 1 lot here.
Okay.
So you will not have time to make all the changes there. Okay, you have to limit the amount of time once you come to a decision to buy till the time you execute the order.
Okay.
It should be very minimal time, lag time. So here in the user settings, you can do the sound alerts. General is nothing to require. Market watch. Nothing to change here. Indices is here. If you see, there is a Nifty and Sensex, right?
Yeah.
The prices are coming here. You can add again, like NSE. You can add Bank Nifty and all. So sometimes this is not coming, right? Sometimes this list is not coming. Even though I'm pressing an NSE, this list is not coming, right?
Yes. Yes.
So for this, there is a fix. You have to go to documents.
Where is documents?
You have to go to wherever Zerodha is installed, like C drive, like.
I can't see that when you're doing it.
Okay, I'll show you. Sorry. Okay, here. So C drive Zerodha, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to see here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So search for all the bin files. You found all these bin files, right? Dot bin, dot bin, dot bin. Select all these and delete it.
Okay.
Okay. See, sometimes here also it will not be coming. Even though you select NFO, this options, even though you select, this list will not be coming in the pie. So what you do is you exit this one. Exit.
No, the other window is not showing now.
Oh, okay. How do I share everything? New share. Share computer sound option. Okay. Now do you see everything?
I can see the windows now.
Okay. And now can you, okay, I exited Zerodha. So you exit Zerodha, delete everything.
Okay.
From bin folder.
From C drive Zerodha, wherever you have installed, you go there and search for bin.
Okay.
And delete all this. You will say okay. So once you delete it, you will be able to open the pie again. You're able to see the pie window now.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
So all that we added is here. Okay. So now go to view user settings. Let's try that. Market indices, NSE. Now you see that list is coming.
Yes.
Now you can add any Nifty bank here. It will come here. If you apply here, see Nifty bank here.
Yeah.
But I don't want Nifty bank, then I'll remove it.
Okay.
And apply. Okay. So this is all the market watch. Order window is important. Okay. For now, you have everything set here. Limit order, MIS and one lot. And confirm before submitting is mandatory for you. Apply and okay. So F1 for buy. Okay, everything will be pre-filled. You verify the price. It will already fill whatever price it is running. And you say submit, yes. And then you go to order window. Order window can be got from here, like F3. Make sure that wait for that to complete, and once it is complete, it will come here. If you don't have sufficient funds, it will say rejected. Or if the market is not reaching that price, it will be here. And sometimes it will be rejecting because far away prices will not be allowed. Like if market is trading at 10,770, it will not allow 11,200, 11,300 and all sometimes.
So how much money is required in the one that you selected?
In this one, it is around 7,500, but you can, once you select this one, around 450 rupees is required, 11,200, 450, 500.
How did you is it shown in this, any of this?
No, it's simple. Per one lot means 75 quantities into last traded price.
6.35. 6.35.
And keep some buffer, like, 20% buffer or 30%.
Okay. So it should be in Zerodha's account, or it will directly pick up from the bank account?
No, you have to
No,
add
Zerodha.
Pain. Here funds is there.
Funds. Okay.
Pain, and it will open a browser. Once you log in there, you can add the account amount there.
Okay.
Okay, here you need to log in. Okay, there is some error, I think. Okay, but it will give the login ID again, user password. Once you enter the password, it will ask for amount. And it will directly UPI. It is easy. Internet banking and UPI will be there. So there you can add.
So internet banking charges are there, no SSB.
No,
for UPI, it is not there.
Yeah, that is very low, like 5 rupees for 10,000 or something is there. Even internet banking.
Okay.
So you can choose one of it.
Okay. And once the amount, let's say the profit is made, it will be lying here, is it? And then you can move out of this particular.
Yeah, it will take 1 day to transfer to your account. If you do it on Thursday, it will come on Friday. So after that, trade book will have the executed trades, but main thing you need to do is go to admin positions. Okay. So admin positions will have all the current open trades here. Okay. And it will give the profit and loss here and the percentage change and profit and loss here also. Okay. So admin positions is very important.
Can you come again, please, Yashasvi? I didn't understand.
So once the trade is live,
okay,
you will see a trade. Order book completed means immediately you should come to admin position.
Okay.
Here you will have that option, and it will have the profit and loss percentage change. You can monitor the profits, but this is just to see your portfolio if you have taken 2-3 trades.
Okay.
Similarly, once you have put the trade is put, say that 92.95 is what is put. To put the stop loss, type F2, or you can go orders, click on that sell order because you have bought. Now you want to put a stop loss. Stop loss is always mandatory to put, and it should be always the stop loss market. Where you are, if 92.95 is what you have taken, say that I am going to give around 2 rupee margin, 2 rupee stop loss, that is 90.95 is what I'm going to put. I'm going to put 90.95 immediately and submit.
So what percentage of stop loss is required as a standard SSB?
I'll show you. So you understood how to put a stop loss?
Yeah.
Everyone, you understood? Yeah.
Yeah, the price that you input here is a stop loss, no?
Yeah. You have to don't select SL, plus select stop loss market and put the 90.95, whatever stop loss you have calculated, and submit it and press yes. Okay. So you have a stop loss. Make sure it is appearing here, pending order. Status will be, to be triggered or something will be there.
Okay.
Then the next thing is to put the sell order limit. You want to sell the quantity at the, say that you have bought it at 92.95. Okay. So the 10% of that, okay, say that 7,500. So 750 is your profit, right?
Okay.
So 92.95, the 10% of it will be 9.2 rupees. So you add 9.2 to this one, you will get around 101.
Yeah.
101, 102, you can put here limit and submit. Okay.
In the price range, we have to put 109. Okay.
Yeah, 101, 102. You can put this, you can be watching this price here.
Okay.
And then say that it is reaching, like it will obviously, when you have taken a trade using the CCP, it will automatically reach this one. So just submit, keep observing a trade as it comes around 100, 100 and 100, you just put it.
So Yashashvi didn't understand. So LTP is what? 92.95 represents what? Last traded. What does LTP stand for?
No, that is
The
premium amount.
price.
Premium. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the amount you are going to buy. 92.95 is what is the options you are buying.
Yeah, I'm buying that. Okay.
But when you are selling, you have to sell it for the upper price, right? 10%.
Yeah.
Minimum 10%, or like whichever method you are using. If you are seeing chart and exiting based upon the resistance, like if you are taken the reverse trend, like you will be watching in the chart and taking the trade. You will be putting the limit. Say that it has reached 100, but it has already touched the resistance line, 89 or 55. So you will immediately submit the 100 and exit there. Even though it's less than 10%, you will exit there.
So I have one question, Yashasvi, here. After creating the limit and after creating the stop loss, can't we create this target price immediately?
This is the target.
Yeah. So immediately can't we do, or only after reaching we have to do it this one?
See, the thing is, you can actually, like you can do, see, 2-3 ways you can do. If it is a like a trailing stop loss, you will only put the stop loss. You will not even put the target.
Okay.
And to be on safer side, you can put this order, okay, or whatever 102. Sorry, whatever 102 you put. Here you put 102. That is your target.
Okay.
And just submit and say yes, and then it will be sitting in pending orders because the market is not at. Once you have here, you select that, press modify, okay, then it will again open some window like this, modify order, then you can keep modifying.
Okay.
But if it reaches 102, it's going to exit. That is for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Even though the market may reach 120, you will miss out at that time. So the better to, if you are initially better to put the limit and exit. That's it. The other method is coming here, selecting the trade and square off. So when you do a square off, it will actually prompt yes or no. Do you want to square off? So you keep that option open, and as soon as it is 101 or 102, you just press yes. It will exit.
Okay.
This, you understood two methods, right? 3 methods. One is whatever stop loss you have put, modifying that and keep updating that. Second one is putting the limit order and leaving it. Third one is coming here, selecting the trade, square off, and pressing yes whenever the market, the price comes to that level.
What is square off? Sorry, once again, can you?
Square off is exit. That means
exiting that trade.
Okay.
So it is equivalent to selling.
Okay. Okay.
Your trade will be here. It will be showing profit or loss. So once you see there is a 10% change.
10%. Okay.
Or the LTP here is showing reaching 101 or 102. You just, you have already pressed a square off and keeping the mouse on this one. As soon as it reaches, you press yes, and you will be out of the trade.
Okay.
Regardless of what price is there, 102, it may reach 101 and exit, or it may reach 103 and exit, or 10 and exit. Doesn't matter, but you want to exit at that point, you just press yes and it will exit.
Okay.
So which option is good according to you, Yashasvi?
If like a limit order, putting the limit order, or if you are towards the trend, you put the stop loss. Like if you know that the market is going to go too high, then if you are in a buy call, you are going to do stop loss. But initially, I would say just take 10% and come out.
Okay.
Calculate, put the limit, 10% of this one and come out. Say that you are taking 66.35. You are going to take 65 paisa, 63, 65 paisa. That is, as soon as it reaches 7, you are going to come out of it. Okay. Same way, like if it is 52 rupees, you put a stop loss to 50 and 5 rupees, 57 is the target, and you come out as soon as it reaches 57. Okay. The limit is put there. Okay.
Okay. Can you also show the browser version?
Yeah, you understood. No. This is a buy call that I spoke about.
No, Yashasvi, I understood this one, but how to view the chart, calendar charts and all those things? No?
Yeah. But so, are you clear about? See, you are not going to sell any of the options. Okay, only buy. If you want to, if you see that the market is going down, you are going to buy the put calls.
Yeah.
If you are seeing the market is going to go up, you are going to buy the calls.
Yeah.
Put or call, either one you are buying. Okay. But in the stocks, there may be cases where you are going to sell. So you can first sell and then buy.
Yes.
Okay. And the cover order is where you are going to put the trigger price here itself. Like as you are putting the 50.65 for this is 52.65, 52, no? And this one you will put 50 and just execute. So here you are putting a stop loss also. Okay.
Trigger price means stop loss.
Yeah, trigger price here. Stop loss, trigger price.
So when the stop loss, this price hits, automatically it will do that.
Here, instead of the 2 orders, you are going to put 1 order. Earlier, you used to put 1 buy order.
One stop loss.
And then 1 stop loss. No? Here, you are going to put 2 orders at the same time.
Okay.
But the price, the brokerage will be different for this one. So just initially don't do this, just have this information. And the bracket order is where you are going to put everything at the same time. What are all the buy price, the stop loss, and as well as the square of sell. What is the sell price that you are target? Okay, but don't use this for now. So you got positions, cash positions, stock holdings, order, trade book, everything, funds, pay in and pay out, pay in to add to this one, pay out to get out the money out of this one. View user settings, and then what else? The application style, initially it will be dark. Okay, here it will be dark like this. So I will prefer it to be applications type either to be silver or white. Alerts and all these are all not required. And now, so since during the trade time, you will have to monitor the price, monitor your trades as well as your how the market is moving. You are going to take the trades also, no? So press Shift C, click on Nifty 50 and press Shift C.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to get the chart like this.
Okay.
So here also you can buy and sell, but I don't prefer that. And here all these indicators will not be there initially. Okay. So initially it will be a plain chart, and you can go to study and add any
Indicators.
exponential moving average. Okay, if you add this, it will prompt and you give 154, 89, 55 and change the color and it will come here. And same as MACD and RSI. You can add MACD and RSI here, relative strength index.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So same as any other chart. So the only thing is, I'll show you one without anything and then I'll add. So you don't use the default template, add, okay. So Nifty 50, Shift C, or you can right click and say a chart, okay. It will give 1 minute. Here interval is 5 minutes and choose it for 60 minutes, 60
What
days.
is that? What is that?
So periodicity is 1 minute interval.
Means?
Like update every 1 minute and choose the 5-minute interval and give me data for 60 days.
Okay, I didn't understood the in detail. I mean,
No, you just choose this one. Okay, you choose 1 minute, 5 minute, and 60 days.
Okay. So whatever changes are going to happen, it will reflect within 1 minute in this chart.
So here you see, yeah, that's
Okay.
right. So initially you will see the chart like this.
Okay.
And then you can add. So exponential moving average 144. That's black. It will come here. Like that, you can apply MACD and RSI and everything, all the other EMS.
Okay.
So you can say, you know, okay, and then you can choose the relative strength index and 13 and okay, and so here you're going to choose and apply, and after that you right click and save the chart as template. Okay.
Okay.
So save this as some new template or anything like, you know, default template. Okay. Save this.
Yeah.
And every time you select a new chart, right, you don't want to be adding this, right? That's why select it as a template. And the next time you open a chart, you can apply this template, apply template, default template, it will all come. Okay.
Super.
So now you can see all the indicators applied.
It's the same like the live charts only, right?
Yeah, live charts only. Like as market, even live market, this the candles will be moving. And then you go to user settings, and in the chart, use the default template that you added now. Okay. Default template one is this one. Okay. Use the default template. Apply, and nothing else to be changed in this one, the chart. Okay. Everything else is default. So next time you open any chart, it will come in with a template.
Oh, fantastic.
So now you see that when you are viewing this, you cannot monitor the trades, right?
Yeah.
So what you got to do is you have to click on this. By clicking, keep dragging it, and you see the right arrow here.
Yeah.
So you put it here. Okay, I unclicked the mouse and it came and sat here.
Okay.
So now I have my admin position also monitored. Now I can monitor the profit and loss here and order book, and here I'll be monitoring the trade. So here you have, for zooming in, you have to right click, zoom selected area, and you have to select here. Okay, that will zoom in. And again, zoom out, you have to completely zoom out. Or you can do it with the scroll of the mouse also.
Mm-hmm.
It is not as flexible as your other charts like investing and all, but you can select area and to monitor the prices, what is the high and low of this one, you can monitor here. As I click mouse on this window, observe what is the open high, OHLC, that is open high low close. Okay. So here, as you have clicked the square off button, right? In the admin position, you will click a square off. You can keep the, you can see whether, okay, you have taken a trade here. It has gone till here. Okay. As it is nearing 89, you will say click OK. In the other, this one. So as soon as it hits that, it will come back. Okay. So you have to not only observe your Nifty 55 minutes, you have to observe also the order CE also, the call chart also. To put this also chart here, you have to bring it here and put it in the middle. Okay, now you see the highlighted area.
Yeah.
So now the Nifty 50 chart that was there, that also came and sat here. So now you can select between these two.
What is the first one? Nifty 55 minutes. What both charts represent? Nifty 55 minute and
this is the options chart. This is the indices chart.
Okay.
Yes, this if you go on the first window, no? 11,200. Yes. So the right side, can you see the prices 6.75, 7.50? So these are our premium prices, premium amount, whatever was there, no?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here you took at open price, that is 7, and it reached to high is 7.6. So 0.6 it's reached this candle. Okay. So with that you exit, and because it's near to the 89 and opposite to the trend, you will just come out. And as you are watching the indices also, like indices, there is no resistance here, right? In the same candle, you don't see any resistance here.
Yeah.
But in the call option, you see that you have a resistance here.
Yeah.
So either of it should be true. Okay. So this is the chart, and here is what you got, the market watch, where you will add all the stocks and options, indices, order book, trade book, admin position, charts. Okay. So any doubts in this one? Or we can move on to the browser version.
No, this is good, but you have explained many concepts.
This will be easy, like as you will be.
What I would suggest is you go through the video. Yes. And try practicing, from tomorrow, yes. From Monday. Okay. Since all the concepts and strategies you're already aware of, just start taking some mock calls here. Okay. Similarly, the way you keep watching this video, you have to watch at least 4 to 5 times to get used to it. Then that quickness will come automatically. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
And is there a mock paper trading in Zerodha supported?
So to do mock trades, you have to press see, this is 92 rupees, right?
Mm-hmm.
So press F1, but don't have the funds added to your account. Okay. Don't add any funds to your account. So, but do a mock trade. That means you are taking a trade as though it is happening. Submit it. Say yes. Here in the order book, it will be rejected. In the completed orders, it will be rejected. That means it will show what order you took at what time. And then as market goes to that level, say that it went to this level or it went to 102, you are going to again press F2 and do a 102 and submit. It will automatically reject because you will not have funds in your account.
How to check how much funds is there?
Like you will go and check the, you will positions cash position. You will check.
Okay.
Okay. So as soon as you hit, so for mock trade, you have to put
But
the trades.
already I have transferred 10K in the Kite. So if I install this Pi, that funds will be displayed here, right?
Yeah.
So how do I do the mock trade then?
Yeah. How can you take out the money from there?
Okay, payout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to do the mock trades, do as though you are doing it, but it should be rejected because you will, or choose a higher price. If you are already having 10,000,
okay,
choose a CE or PE, which is like a 200 or 300. One lot you have to choose.
Okay.
Like 10,000 means you have to divide it by 75. That will, it should be more than that. Okay. It should be around what, 75 by 10,000 what?
Or else we can increase the quantity. 300.
No. It
no?
will buy how
That
much
much
our quantity.
Oh, okay.
Fine. You remove all the money and then do the trade.
But sometimes it will, if 200 or something will give, then automatically it will go for some 120 or something, where exactly the 10K bracket will close, and it will ask for a pop-up like it will going to buy for 120 instead of 200. Would you like to proceed? Something it will be kind of.
No, you can't buy na. That much variation will not be there. Since you are putting a limit order, you are sure that, see, if I am having 1,000 rupees in my account and if I am putting this order, it will definitely reject because the amount required is minimum 7,500. Around 7,000 for this one. Even though I have 6,000, I can't buy. So better, I would say, for at least 10 days or a week or 10 days, do not have everything removed from your account, all the funds, and then trade.
So yes, let's suppose tomorrow I have taken out the funds at 11 o'clock. So by 11:30, can I do the mock trading?
Yeah. Okay. Immediately, like as soon as you check the cash positions, if it is not there, you can do.
Okay.
Now let's go to anybody else has any other questions here?
Future also the same thing, no?
Futures also same thing. You can select.
If you are doing, if you are trading too many stocks, means it will reflect in this tab, the chart tab.
Yeah,
right.
Chart. Yeah, it will reflect. Yeah. If you have this one, 30th July Nifty futures, so you can click on that and press Shift C, and it will open the chart.
It will open in another.
Yeah, here only it opens. So Nifty future it opened, and I'm going to drag it to the middle. It will put it here in the highlighted area. So this is 5 minutes, and I can choose the 15 minutes Nifty also. When I'm choosing Nifty 50, have both the 15 minutes chart also open. Because to check the MACD and EMA. Okay. So this one need not be checking. You don't need to check all frequently, but 5 minutes you need to be checking. And let's, if everybody is clear, we'll go to the browser version. Can we move on to browser version?
You have implemented a Nifty 50, but not bank, right? Nifty 50, only Nifty.
The bank
50.
is also same here.
Okay.
You can put the NF options, bank Nifty here.
Okay. So we have to retain NFO and then we have to operate it, or we can, even though we want to do options, we can change the NFO to something else.
I didn't get your question.
That NFO you have selected, right, in the first column. Yeah.
That is only to choose this one and add here. Once it is here, you can change it to anything.
Okay.
Whichever you want. This is just to select the stock or options. That's it.
Okay.
After selection, this has no significance. So you can do anything.
Okay.
But Bank Nifty is also similar.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So, okay, let's move on to this one. So kite.zerodha.com is what is, you need to access the link once you have the login. And same way how we chose the options there, here also you can type Nifty CE, whatever price we want, 10,000, 11,300 or 11,200. You will see the next expiry is 16 July. So click on plus. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you click on that, it will come here. You see here?
Yeah.
So this I'll remove. Okay. So you will see the positions orders here. Okay. I'll log in again. So orders, positions, orders are like how we saw in the pie. The same way it will be. Here will be completed orders, and here will be pending orders, and here will be completed orders. There will be two split of window here.
Okay.
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 And holdings you will not have. Positions is what we saw in the admin positions. That is, what are the current active trades and executed trades. Funds in the apps, there are here, once you have here, you can search, you can see this, right? You can search any Nifty, PE, any options. You can search 10,500. So 16th July, the next upcoming expiry, you can add here. Okay, added.
This is buy put, right? Nifty PE means buy put.
No, it's a put option.
Yeah. Yeah.
So put option is for only when your market is coming down, not buying.
Yeah.
So put is for sell. I mean, put is for when market is coming down. Call will buy when market is going up.
Yeah.
So once you got this, you will have buy, sell, more market depth, that will have how many buyers and sellers are there. Currently there is no bidding. And here you will have chart. Usually we go for buy, okay, initially. Okay. So when we go for buy, it will give us normal MIS. We choose MIS, limit order 29.2, and just say buy. Here it will say the margin required 2,190. I'll just buy here.
That 2,190 margin required means that much of amount we should have in our account.
Yeah.
Okay.
So limit order, this one, as you change the price, it will also change. So now it will, it will 2,190 and
it's not changing.
Or maybe on quantities it will change, I think, not by price.
At the time of buying also, we can either on the right hand side, we can directly go to market, then probably what is the market value, it will instantly go and buy that one, right?
But even though it is 29.2 now, it may buy at 30. So when you buy, you are already at a loss. So you don't want to do that, right? You are already at 80 paise loss once you buy.
No, didn't get that one.
Say that you bought a market price here. You're asking about this market, right?
Yeah.
Say that you buy here, but it will go and buy above price, above 29.2. That means it might be 30, 31, whatever, 29.8, whatever. So price will be fluctuating, right? But if you put, so if it buys at 30 and market is at 29.2, then you are at a 80 paise loss already.
Correct.
So advantage of limit order is you're buying at the market price, whatever the LTP is there. This is the LTP. That means I'm buying at 29.2. Or even though if the market moves up, you can go to orders and change it. It's not that you are going to miss out on that. Market will always give you that price most of the times. It is not that you are going to miss out. Even if you are not sure, you can put 29.3 and execute it. If you are seeing that there is price is increasing. 10 paise you can afford, but not like 1 rupee, 2 rupee. You got it clear, right?
Yeah, Yashasvi. Market price means the fluctuations you are telling. Now within a fraction of 10 seconds, if it went from 29.2 to 29.5, then it takes 29.5, right?
Yeah.
You mean to say?
Yeah.
So limit means exactly at 29.2 it will take.
Yeah, exactly. So now we will look at the chart here. So the chart option is like this. It will show up the chart like this, and here also you can apply all the EMAs. That is, click on studies, and it will give all the MACD and everything, and you can apply. So if you are using Kite, I would recommend you to use this one. So go to my profile, click on this one, your account here, go to my profile. There is a chart IQ and trading view. Choose the trading view, come back here and click on chart. So now the chart is very beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So you apply all the indicators by selecting the indicators here, MACD, EMA and all that, and save as a template. Save it. Okay, save the template here. Save indicator template. I've saved it as default Nifty 50. Okay. So, and as you save it, you can go to no, it will by default come, I think, because this indicators save indicator template default I have saved, so it will automatically come. So you will have everything here. Here it is very like user friendly. You can check all this, the chart, and here to change this one, you just have to click, and buy sell is same. The stop loss is stop loss market order. Once you buy, you have to put stop loss with the trigger price, and then again the same thing, you put a limit order here for target price. So here you will be seeing the positions where it will be showing the profit and loss, and here also that square off will be there, where you can select the position and click square off, and you can wait for the market to come to that position and square off, or you can put the sell order to the like how we saw this 92.5, right? Like we put the 102 as a limit order for sell, MIS limit sell, and just put it at and whenever the market will come to 102, it will execute and exit the trade. Okay, so you got to know the how to add these options here, instruments, and how to buy, sell, look at the chart, right? And more I have not looked at. I don't think this is all required. So this chart, when you put it, like you can pop out as a different window itself. You can click on this pop out chart and it will come out as a different window outside of that existing tab. And also when you put it as an outside tab, different tab, you have a button here which you can use it to buy and sell. It will immediately pop up, like, and you can put limit and 92.5 and just buy. Okay. Normal also you can buy. There is no need to panic, but there is a slight variation in the brokerage. So I'll prefer you to use MIS as default. And so here also you can put stop loss market and whatever price, 90 rupees, and just sell. And then you can go and put the market sell at the 102 and put the limit. So within the chart also you can do. Only thing you can't do is position, like, you know, how much my trade has made a profit. That will be shown here on the positions. In the pie it was admin positions, here it is just positions. So don't go for browser version for now. Okay. Go for Pi. If you play in Pi, you will never go back to browser. But if you play in browser, if you go back to Pi, it is little more work, because here the prices even before it appears in the chart, it appears here.
Okay. Okay.
Even before it appears here, Pi prices will here, the LTP prices will be changing here. So if you see 102 here, like, you know, you just need to just submit and execute. That's it.
Okay.
So here, even before this one we saw, right? This one, even before this price coming down, it would have already, like, you know, come down here. So this is the very accurate one. So go by numbers. Have the chart only to see where the resistance lines are and everything. Don't go by this price. Oh, now it is 7.5. I like it. No. Go keep observing the numbers, not the graph numbers. Graph is only pictorially. You have to see whether my MACD, my RSI, my resistance lines. So where is market moving? That's it. So is EMA crossing the 55, 89 and all that. So all this you can get it by so prices should be always observed here. LTP, admin position, profit and loss, right? From there only. And for the stop loss, I'm sure Nandini will cover. So if say that you are buying here, okay? So you observe what is the low price here?
Yeah.
What is the low price here?
0.35.
So you entered this at open of this candle, that is 6.55. So 6.35 is your stop loss, the previous candle low. And you will go till, like, you know, whatever 6.55 means you will go up to 7.2 or something and you will exit. But since here there is a, like, you know, you will calculate based upon entry candle, the previous candle, this one. If this was the decision candle, this will never be a decision candle because it's a wick and all. Say that it didn't have a wick and it was a green candle. say that this one itself is a decision candle. The previous candle low is the stop loss. So you enter here, you make 60-70% and you come exit that trade. So the options will never go to stop loss, because if you think that stop loss is very far, you can put this as a stop loss. Because if you are making 70%, 10% profit, you don't want to put 20% loss, stop loss. 10% or whichever is less, either if 10% is less or previous candle low, whichever is lower.
Think that we are riding the market. Yeah, everything is all we have bought the option. We have gone for buy call, and all candles are green. So even after getting 10% profit, can we move on? Can we ride the market, or we have to exit it?
That Nandini will cover, I think. Only when opposite trend, 5 and 15 minutes are opposite. See, here it is down. Like 15 minutes and 5 minutes, right? Here it is up. 5 minutes is down. So it's not aligned. So you will never take a trailing stop loss method. But only if EMA 8 has crossed 144 and this is also uptrend, then you will take towards trend. Because it's towards trend, you are going to take the buy call freely. Okay, fine. But that Nandini will cover.
Okay.
Okay. So, but it is easy. Like, it's very simple tool. Install it from everybody got the link, right? Like where to install and all. Zerodha Pi download, install, and get the account created, install, login, and once you have a market watch, like each day you have to change. You might have to change the market watch, because only these will be coming. But market has moved means again you'll have to put if this has closed at 10,900, then you may have to change the options that you are adding here, right? So every morning do that work on adding the market watch, and just keep the.
I didn't understood Yashasvi. Every morning market watch means what we have to add?
Like if the market, see, all these options we have added because of what?
Expiry. On the basis of expiry we have added.
And
Nifty 50, Bank Nifty we have added.
And like, why have we chosen 10,800?
Strike price we have chosen.
Yeah, exactly. Currently, what is the market price based upon that?
Yes.
Tomorrow, will it be the same?
No.
So
we have to add the strike prices, right? We have to add the current strike.
Say that it has opened 200 points up.
Okay, 10,968.
Then you can't use this 10,900 or 10,800 CE. It will be high premium. So you might have to add appropriate options.
So the existing ones, can we remove it, or it will be appended? How it is?
If you want, you can keep it. See, just because it opened 10,900, it may come to 10,700 also.
Okay.
At that point, you may want to use this one, 10,600 PE and 10,800 CE.
Okay. So existing ones can can come to use in future.
But only if you don't have to clutter just because of that. But have 3-4 options, like above 3 CEs and 3 PEs. Okay, that will be ideal. Okay. But you will once you start using, you will have more clarity.
Yes.
But initially go for Pi, and then if you really want to go for browser, you can go. But browser has good options. the charting and all. The only disadvantage here is the chart that is not so user friendly. Like, you know, how you do in the browser, like, you know, you can just double click here and do, like, you know, templates and everything. It's like more like a regular TradingView or investing.com.
Yeah.
But this is also good. You can choose based upon your experience.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Anybody else has any other questions?
Why is Thursday the favorite day for options? I thought you only trade in options on Thursdays.
No, not like that. But see, Thursday there will be a different game, right? You will not choose faraway prices Thursday. Thursday, I would recommend you to avoid the market.
Because it will come to zero at the end of the day.
No, it may become, the 6 rupees might become 60 or might become 0. So, but initially when you are choosing on Thursday, choose only at the price, at the money, right? If market is trading at like, you know, 10,700, as much closer, like 800, 750, like that. Don't take far away prices, because those will deplete very fast.
Okay.
But you, like, you know, right now, like, avoid doing it on Thursday and do only mock trades on other days.
Okay.
And even once you enter the market, because the main thing here is confidence. Like, you know, you will be relating yourself to the trades that is happening. Like, you know, if you happen to make profit one day, you will be jumping around. If you make your day will change. If you make losses, your day will change. But there will be a lot of attachment to the end results. But once, if you are able to be stable, either ways, whether you are making loss or profit, and only go based upon technicals. That means the call came, I took 10%, came out. Just because I made up 2 profits, I'm not going to increase lot size or strike price or all that. Just because I made 2 losses or 3 losses, I'm not going to stop trading. So if you are able to focus your mindset there, then you can play for long term. But the everyday consistency is required. That means only taking the trades based upon what you have learned, not based upon your emotions.
Okay.
So Bangalore lockdown, the news is coming up. It's 14th to 23rd.
Yeah.
How many days?
14th to 23rd, 2 weeks lockdown now, starting Monday.
Okay.
Or Tuesday, starting Tuesday.
Okay. Cool. But no lockdown for market and all, so keep playing. But everybody has got the account open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine is under verification. My credentials will be sent soon, is what I got message.
Okay. So start with mock trades and then small money, and then start trading at the earliest, because then only the psychology will come into play.
Yeah.
You have to play like a machine, like just a robot. Cool. Anything else?
A lot can come, but once I just done enough.
Okay. Fine. You can check with Nandini on. We can do one more session later. Huh?
Yeah. That's good. Live demo once during the day